Thanks, Janella. We have quite a few updates out of the GTA tonight, and we're going to start with a snapshot of the numbers across the regions. In Hamilton, they are reporting 354 cases of the virus. Halton has 447. Peel is now reporting more than 1,800. York has 1,200 with an update on cases expected later today. Durham is reporting just over 750, and as you heard, Toronto is still reporting the highest number of cases at over 4,000. And we have a number of COVID-19 updates out of Peel Region tonight, and we'll begin in Brampton, where Mayor Patrick Brown has unveiled the city's financial forecast. Like other GTA cities, it is not looking great. They are estimating losses up to $55 million as a result of this pandemic. The majority of that number is due to lost transit revenue.
So obviously that is a significant challenge. This has primarily been driven because of revenue loss from transit and recreation rentals. With transit, we can't charge fares right now to protect the safety of our transit operators. We have rear boarding and we've had to remove the fare box. We've already had 5 members of Brampton Transit test positive, and we're certainly not going to risk their safety over that fare box.
The mayor also providing a bylaw update. He says officers are working 24/7 to make sure public health advice is being followed. 111 warnings were issued and 30 new charges were made this week, which included people still using dog parks, painting in parks that are closed, and using amenities. And someone was charged for selling produce out of their vehicle. The city is also seeing a huge drop in traffic. So during the pandemic, they are implementing temporary bike-only lanes to help cyclists maintain physical distancing. The mayor has also launched a team to start the slow phasing in of reopening some facilities and city services. Meanwhile, in Mississauga, Mayor Bonnie Crombie says Ontario's new modeling numbers are promising, but they still have a long way to go.
While we have likely reached the peak of community spread, now is not the time to take our foot off the gas. Cases and deaths continue to rise, especially in our long-term care homes. And while we've come a long way, our job is far from over. Now is not the time to relax or to bend the rules.
The mayor says there's been a 500% increase in cases since the start of the month. Provincial testing has scaled up, and now the stats reflect what they're dealing with in the community. With the warmer weather, the mayor says the city continues to see people breaking rules when it comes to gatherings. One bylaw officer was punched in the face while approaching a group of 8 men gathered around a fire pit this week. The person was charged with assault by Peel Police.
It's unfortunate and frankly disgusting that one of our officers was being subjected to physical abuse simply for doing their jobs in this time of crisis.
And the city has also now installed webcams to provide the public with a live feed of cherry blossoms in Korea Park so they can enjoy the blooms from the comfort of their homes. Now, Crombie says apart from issuing tickets regarding gatherings, they are also seeing a lot of people discarding PPE on the streets, so masks and gloves that have been used. She says this is littering. It can result in a $350 fine, and it's also unsanitary and a public health risk.